Yes, sir. It's your boy JT, and I'm back again with another video today. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit the like button, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys continue to show love. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the notifications so you can be notified when my videos do go live, because you know YouTube be on they bullshit. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get to the intro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another game day picks for week 13. You already know what time it is. Let's get into it. So game day picks for week 13. These are going to be the games that are going to be going on tomorrow, Sunday. So we're going to be going over the picks, of course. Last week was another rough ass week, man. I don't think we're going to go undefeated. I don't think we're going to have a week that we're going to go undefeated. I want to go undefeated so bad, but it's just, the games every single week is just so unpredictable. Like, even in the consistencies with certain teams, it's just inconsistent. It's so weird. I don't know. I guess when they really say it, any given Sunday, it's really the truth. Because literally, one team could be great one week and the next week they could be terrible. So who knows? But we are at the second half of the season where, of course, team seeding is being moved around. People are losing, people are winning, people are switching seeds, and division games counting and all this stuff. So this is like the crucial part of the year. So like I said, this is week 13. Last week we went 6-6, which is awful. Oh my god, somebody help me. Send help, please. We went 6-6. Hopefully this week we can do a lot better. But I'm not gonna waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get straight into these picks. So starting off, we got the Lions versus the Saints. Now, the Lions came off of a W last week. They actually beat, if I can recall, no, they lost. They actually lost to the Packers because they lost on Thanksgiving. Yeah, so they lost on Thanksgiving, which was a shocker. Like, they came out flat. Like, Green Bay just mollywopped the shit out of them. Saints, I don't really have no expectations for the Saints. Derek Carr's not a good quarterback. I'm just going to be the one to say it. He's not a good quarterback. Their team is just not a good team, period, point blank. Like, they have all this talent, but they are just not good at all. They're just not. Lions, they have high expectations. They're going to be in New Orleans, so it is going to be a, hostile environment. I think it's going to be a very close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I'm picking the Lions because I just feel like they have a little bit more to offer. To be completely honest with you, they have a little bit more to offer. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Lions with that one for my first pick. Now, next we got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. So these two teams are unpredictable as well. Panthers, they haven't won a game. They're like clearing house. They're pointing fingers, blaming everybody except for themselves. Their franchise right now is just a bunch of destruction right now. So a lot of shit is happening. Buccaneers, they're up and down each week. Like, you want to have confidence in them, but they just continue to lose games. They lost to the Colts last week. Not really. I actually picked them too because I thought they would at least compete. They did lose by a touchdown, but this week they got the Panthers. There's no reason why the Buccaneers should lose to the Panthers at home too. So of course I'm going to be picking the Buccaneers with this one. It is no reason why they should lose at home to the Panthers. Like, come on now. Don't lose to a rookie quarterback. So I'm gonna put a W there for them. Next, we got the Chargers and the Patriots. So the Patriots is looking like Bill Belichick is headed out of there after this season for sure. Mac Jones, they don't know who to start at quarterback. They don't know who to start. They want to start Zappy. They want to start Mac Jones. Who the other quarterback? They want to, as far as they got Will Greer from Dallas that they picked up. As far as they got Cunningham, the fast quarterback. They don't know who they want to play at quarterback. Bill Belichick is going to be out of there pretty soon after this season. Wouldn't be surprised. They need to make a lot of changes because their franchise does not look good and haven't looked good over the course of years. This game is going to be in New England, but does it really matter? No. The Chargers, they are coming off of they lost to the Ravens 20-10. Their head coach is going to be out of there pretty sure too. Wouldn't be shocked if Kellen Moore steps in as the the head coach, because he has been he has met with different teams in the off seasons for head coaching positions. So I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to him. I'm gonna be honest with you, the Chargers should win this game. Like, they have like all these Pro Bowlers on their team and they're doing this bad. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then they have Justin Herbert, which they paid this year, all this money, and he hasn't looked anywhere close to the amount of money that they paid him. But they should win this game because they have way more talent than New England. So I'm going to pick the Chargers, even though I don't have confidence in neither one of these teams. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't have confidence, but the Chargers just have a better team, and they should win. If they don't win, then literally is who the hell knows, honestly. But anyway, next we got the Cardinals and the Steelers. So the Steelers are coming off a win. They beat the Bengals. I'm pretty sure that was a divisional game, so I think they beat the Bengals. The Bengals, like, I don't know what's going on. The Steelers are literally the luckiest team, because the Eagles are literally the top. They are the top of the crop luckiest team, but the Steelers are the second luckiest team when it comes to playing these teams that literally have major injuries to key players, like, and they're literally atop of their division, and they're going to be in the playoffs. And they played a bad brand of football for more than half of the season, and they have squeaked past people with wins. I don't know how they're doing it, but I guess it is what it is. But they're playing Arizona this week, another gimme. After they didn't play Cincinnati last week, and they got a gimme from that because they played a backup quarterback. So they're going to be playing another gimme this week. Of course, I'm going to pick the Steelers. I mean, there's no reason why you should lose to Arizona. I like Kyler Murray, but what does Kyler Murray have as far as weapons? He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have nobody to throw to. Like, they didn't got rid of his weapons. It's just him. Without him, and they got rid of Zach Ertz, and they released him, so another target gone. So at this point, who does Kyler Murray have to throw the ball? That's what I want to know. Steelers have a lot of talent, like the defense, like TJ Watt. I'm going with the Steelers. Simple, pretty simple there. Next, we got the Colts and the Titans. So the Colts beat the Buccaneers, and I picked the Buccaneers, of course. Tennessee, I don't know what Tennessee wants to be. I don't know their identity. They did beat Carolina, but it is Carolina. I mean, anybody can beat Carolina, to be honest with you. They're gonna be at home. I think I have a lot more confidence in the Colts because they did play really, really good. And like I said, Minshew as quarterback, like, he was a starting quarterback at one point. So, like, I'm not really surprised that he's doing well because he's actually a good starting quarterback, a decent starting quarterback, you know. So I'm gonna pick the Colts with that one. I just feel like I feel like as far as team mentality to go out and win and want to establish themselves, I feel like they have that. Tennessee, I don't know what to expect from them. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from them. Now, Jaguars and the Bengals. Bengals, we already know, you know, Joe Burrow's out for the season. They got a backup quarterback. Jaguars, they literally came off of a victory off the Texans, and it's literally because of a field goal. If Texans would have made the field goal, they would have won in overtime, and I guarantee you Texans would have probably won that game. But of course, the Jaguars did get away with that one, and the Jaguars are going to be at home this week playing the Bengals. So this is a pretty simple one. Like, watch I pick the Jaguars and then mess around the Bengals, and their backup quarterback comes out and have a crazy game. But I'm going to pick the Jaguars because I feel like they have the better team, and they're on a win streak currently. So I feel like they are more than prepared to beat the Bengals at their home. Next, we got the Falcons and the Jets. The story with Aaron Rodgers is insane to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like they're lying. I feel like from the jump they kind of lied about his injury, and I think it's a lot of sketchy things going on in regards to that. He's talking about playing in the month of December. Yeah, he's out of his fucking mind if he thinks he's gonna come back and make the playoffs. If he comes back and he plays games and he stays healthy and he doesn't re-aggravate that injury and possibly cost himself the rest of his career, and he ends up in the playoffs, that will be a story of a lifetime. But they're playing the Falcons. The Falcons are up and down team too, because they've been switching quarterbacks, and I like their players. I like Bijan. I like their wide receiver core. I like Cordell. You know, I like certain players on the Falcons. The Falcons got a veteran defense. A lot of veterans on that defense for sure. They did beat the Saints 24-15 last week. So this game is going to be, I think this game is going to be very much competitive, but I don't think the Jets are going to win though. Cause I don't know who is starting quarterback. Cause they had last week, I forgot his name. I don't know his name. Tim Boyle or Tim Coyle or whatever hell his name is. Like, who is he? Like, you talking about, y'all got all these veterans on the market and y'all didn't just go. So y'all decided to go get somebody named Tim Boyle or Tim Coyle or whatever. What is his name? Oh, let me search his name up. The quarterback name was Tim Boyle. Tim Boyle. Y'all went out there and signed Tim Boyle. Y'all could have signed Carson Wentz. Y'all could have went and got Cam Newton. It's so many veteran quarterbacks that actually played in the NFL that actually had success, and y'all decided to go sign Tim Boyle. What the hell is wrong with y'all? But anyway, I don't expect the Jets to win. Falcons probably gonna come out with the W. So I'm picking the Jets. I'm not picking the Jets. I'm picking the Falcons. I'm sorry about that. Next, we got the Dolphins and Washington Commanders. Of course, my Cowboys mopped the floor with them on Thanksgiving. I think we mopped the floor with them. So the Dolphins, this should be easy work, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Washington offense is gonna be competitive. I just think the Dolphins have too much firepower for Washington. So I'm going to choose the Dolphins. And two, I still don't trust the Commanders quarterback. I still don't trust them. But we got the Broncos in Texas. So Broncos are on a win streak. They've been rolling. Russell Wilson been cooking. They've been letting him cook. The defense came back alive. Like, I don't understand how the defense just drops off this whole entire year. They went from like one of the best units last year to like the bottom 5. I just don't understand this year. So they finally decided to be like, you know what? We were a good defense last year, so let's go ahead and play like that. They finally decided to do that, because I don't understand how you guys go from first to like bottom tier defense in a year span, which is crazy. But they've been on the road. Texans, they lost a close game. I expect them to be competitive, and they're going to be at home. I think this game is going to be a very close game. I don't think it's going to be a shootout. I would like for the Texans to win. But I think the Broncos are playing good football right now. This is going to be a really good game. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a really good game, because the test of how CJ Stroud does against that Broncos defense is going to be an interesting test that I'm curious to see. But in this one, I'm going to choose the veteran on this one, and I'm gonna go with the Broncos winning this one. And I wouldn't be shocked, and I will say this, I wouldn't be shocked if the Texans pull out this W. But I think CJ Stroud, I think this is gonna be a test for him. But yeah, next we got the Chiefs and the Packers. So the Packers did beat the Lions down, surprisingly, because literally Jordan Love, he played like the first 2 or 3 games and everybody was like, oh my God. And since then, he's just been terrible. So the Chiefs are coming off a W as well, because they did get embarrassed before they went on a bye week, but they did get a W against the Raiders 31-17. I don't expect no difference here. I think the Chiefs are going to keep it rolling. Packers, I don't think they have enough to offer. And Jordan Love, I don't think Jordan Love is that good of a quarterback, to be completely honest with you. So I'm choosing the Chiefs with that one. Let's put that W there. All right, next up, we got the game of the week, which is going to be the 49ers versus the Eagles. Now, of course, I want the Eagles to lose, because my Cowboys and the Eagles play next week. And if the 49ers beat the Eagles, then we're going to be playing for the division and the number 1 seed. So I want the 49ers to win. This is going to be a very tough game, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm picking the 49ers. And the reason why I'm picking the 49ers, not because, well, yes, it is personally because I want the Eagles to lose. But if we're talking about team against team, who's better, stats, whatever the case may be, when it comes to the Eagles, and the reality that the Eagles fans just don't want to understand, your team has not played well for majority of this season. The fact that some of these games have came down to 1 or 2 crucial plays, when the postseason comes, those 1 or 2 plays, the teams that are going to be in the postseason, like the 49ers, if you are down at half by so many points and you're not playing well, teams are not going to allow you to continuously keep coming back. I don't think the Eagles have been playing well all year, to be honest with you. AJ Brown's been getting off. Their defense is, the best thing they have is their line. But their secondary is awful. It's awful. 49ers wise, I feel like they're a very, very good team. My question mark is still Brock Purdy. I just don't trust him. I really don't trust him, because we've seen him without certain weapons, without that all-star team. We've seen him and seen how he plays. I feel like he's a very average quarterback, and he's a game manager in my mind, as far as when it comes to, if you put the right pieces around him, then he can be successful. But I think you can apply that to all quarterbacks. But at the same time, I don't think Brock Purdy is an elite quarterback. Like, so many people have him on the list of elite, and I don't think he's an elite quarterback, because I don't think you can put Brock Purdy on anybody's team and he will be successful. Simple. But for this game, I'm going to be choosing the 49ers. They're going to go out there and they're going to beat Philadelphia at home. And then everybody else is going to be talking about, oh my God, look at Philadelphia's terrible defense and yada, yada, yada. And then guess what? We're going to be sitting here like we told y'all. But anyway, next we got the Browns and the, what is this? The Rams? Yeah, Rams. Browns and Rams. So Deshaun Watson out for the season, of course. Broncos beat the hell out of the Browns. Browns, they look sad. I'm not gonna lie. Rams wise, I did pick them to lose, and they beat the brakes off the Cardinals 37-14. I should have known better. But they have a tough task this week with the Browns defense. So it's gonna be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but I like the Rams weapons more than the Browns. So I'm gonna choose the Rams with that one. I like Puka Nacua and I like Cooper Kupp. And yeah, Matt Stafford and boys. So I'm going with the Rams. But pretty much this is going to be my week 13 picks. Like I said, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of these picks. And I want to know your picks as well and your opinions. Let me know. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's debate. I like that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys continue to show love. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.